Water fluoridation has returned to the forefront of public policy debates thanks to Robert F. Kennedy, Jr., Secretary of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. In a November 2, 2024 post to X, the lawyer wrote, "Fluoride is an industrial waste associated with arthritis, bone fractures, bone cancer, IQ loss, neurodevelopmental disorders, and thyroid disease." The post linked to a high-wire video interview with lawyer Michael Connett, lead attorney in a successful case against the Environmental Protection Agency. In September 2024, Obama-appointed District Court Judge Edward Chen sided with Connett and mandated the EPA to more strictly regulate water fluoridation. Chen's ruling states, "There is substantial and scientifically credible evidence establishing that fluoride poses a risk to human health. It is associated with a reduction in the IQ of children and is hazardous at dosages that are far too close to fluoride levels in the drinking water. Fluoride is a poisonous industrial byproduct, handled in its pure form by people in hazmat suits. Dealing with sodium fluoroacetate was an expense for the Aluminum Company of America before Edward Bernays helped turn it into a profitable venture." In the 1940s, Bernays, the father of modern public relations and nephew of psychoanalyst Sigmund Freud, used mass psychology and public health advocates to have fluoride put in drinking water. Fluoridation opponents were dismissed as kooks ever after. The Toxicology Adage. The dose makes the poison applies. Chemicals, including drugs, can benefit health in some respects but undermine it in others. Unfortunately, recent analysis suggests the side effects of fluoridation may outweigh its alleged benefits. A 2024 analysis by Cochrane Reviews said water fluoridation may provide a slight dental benefit, but less so since the mid-70s, when manufacturers commonly added fluoride to toothpaste. Fluoride reverses or stops early tooth decay by remineralizing teeth, making them stronger. It also reduces bacteria's ability to make acids that cause decay. Fluoride capsules have little effect on teeth, which suggests its main positive effect is by direct contact. The question is, if fluoride at roughly 1 part per million can have an effect on teeth while drinking, what is fluoride's effect afterwards? Only half of fluoride is passed through urine, but the body stores the rest. In 2020, the Institute of Technology and Business in the Czech Republic made a 6-article issue on fluoride toxicity. One explained in the abstract that fluoride is an enzymatic poison, inducing oxidative stress, hormonal disruptions, and neurotoxicity. The researchers said toxic effects magnified when trace amounts of aluminum were present, and fluoridation might contribute to unexpected epidemics in the future. Sleeplessness, hypothyroidism, and autism are linked to fluoride consumption, whether through natural sources or water fluoridation. The risks were found through statistical studies comparing health issues in water fluoridated and non-fluoridated areas, biochemical analysis, or human or animal studies. The authors wrote, "We concur with the conclusions of many authors over the world that fluoride neurotoxicity is a serious risk associated with elevated fluoride exposure. Fluoride toxicity is a slow, hidden process. Evolving evidence should inspire scientists and health authorities to reevaluate claims about the safety of fluoride." In 2019, researchers from Canadian and U.S. universities tested over 500 Canadian women throughout their pregnancies for fluoride levels in their urine. Their study, published in the Journal of the American Medical Association, found that for each milligram of fluoride per liter in the mother's urine, IQ dropped 4.5 points in their male children, tested at ages of 3 to 4 years. Christine Till, a professor in the Department of Psychology at York University in Toronto, told CNN, "At a population level, that's a big shift. That translates to millions of IQ levels lost." Ashley Malin, an assistant professor in the University of Florida's Epidemiology Department, had similar findings in her Florida study, published in JAMA in 2024. Malin told the Virginia Mercury in a 2024 article, "There is evidence that fluoride exposure has been associated with the diseases and disorders that RFK listed, but with caveats." Malin added, "Aside from fluoride's impacts on neurodevelopment, I think that there is more that we don't know about health effects of low-level fluoride exposure than what we do know, particularly for adult health outcomes." In 2024, the National Toxicology Program in the United States found that fluoride levels higher than 1.5 milligrams per liter, the highest acceptable level in Canada, are associated with lower IQs in children. The NTP said there is insufficient evidence to conclude that there are similar risks at the recommended level of 0.7 milligrams per liter. Montreal ended water fluoridation in 2024, and the state of Utah banned it in 2025. While debates on fluoridation will continue, this approach has merit. Individual residents who want fluoride can brush it on their teeth with toothpaste, while fluoridation opponents aren't forced to ingest what they are worried will harm them. Staying on the side of caution empowers citizens and bypasses controversial chemical interventions.